Sorry about that, guys. We had to end it. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. Let me send out another invite again. Oh, yeah, again, sorry about that, guys. We'll have to see if you guys will all come over here from there. Give you guys a minute to do that. Sorry about that. Just send you the link, Jason. No worries. But I was having issues too because my phone was acting up again as usual, and I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, we were talking about. Gotcha. We're talking about Frank Mueller and Richard Beale, though. Like, I feel like Frank Mueller is another one of those brands that's making a comeback again. They were real popular back in the 90s, from what I hear, which makes sense, kind of the design aesthetics. And of course, the one I filmed was had an orange strap, was kind of like the orange numerals on the dial. I chose the orange, of course, and definitely pretty cool to get to see that. Of course, as you know, I had the all blacked out Frank Mueller that ECJ had sent a while back. If you go back and look at one of my older video, it's got about 3.5, almost 4,000 views now, I think, if I remember correctly on it. Pretty good for that. But not too bad though. Like I said, it was cool to get to check out all kind of different brands that I've never seen. So if you guys get a chance to branch out and like go visit different cities that have different brands, like Myrtle Beach here doesn't really have too many, as I've mentioned before, doesn't really have too many ADs. So it's cool every time I get to go to a new city. Of course, my girlfriend kind of puts up with my watch geek stuff. She goes in the AD with me. She knows it doesn't take too long, so I go in and take a look at it and check it out. And again, like I said, Windsor had Patek, though they didn't really have much Patek. They had a lot of other brands. Bell and Ross, first time I got to see Bell and Ross, which was pretty cool. And again, if you haven't already, please go back and watch the Oris Aquas video. It did upload that to YouTube, the Oris Aquas Cal 400 that Rich Silver Saltzman sent in. And stay tuned toward the end. Again, you will be able to get to watch and for a chance to win this Victorinox that I'm wearing, guys. It was cool of him to send one to the channel, one of their promotional Victorinoxes for giveaway, guys. So that's pretty cool to be able to work with Rich. He's sending a lot of cool pieces for me to check out that I otherwise would not have been able to check out, guys. But other news is I've been thinking and thinking about I'm starting to save again and purchase my next purchase. As you know, I've kind of went off on purchases. Yeah, we're back, Dane. Like I said, I had to go to another one. Sorry, I had some difficulties there. But I haven't really done a lot of purchases this year. I think basically because I've had so many different pieces being sent in almost every week or every other week to the channel. It's almost like getting a new piece in anyways every week, even though I don't really get to keep most of them. But that's one of the reasons why I really haven't bought too many. I bought a couple, of course, cheap Casio stuff like that for the collection, which I don't know if you, as Rob says, you can't really count those. But I've been having fun with the little Casios lately. On the higher end of things, which is not really higher end, I would say entry level. I'm probably going to end up. I'm starting to save now for. I want the Zen 856 that I reviewed a while back. I was thinking about that. I'm trying to think about like a more concise collection, I guess you could say. And I think the Zen 856 is a great everyday wear with that 38.5 that wears more like a 40 on my wrist. And it's a strap monster too. I would go with the no numerals dial, just like I had on my review that a subscriber had lent out, guys. And it was definitely cool to check that out, probably on the H link. And again, you can swap out all kind of different straps, make it pretty versatile. And it is like, I believe, 200-meter water resistant, so it perfect everyday kind of watch for what I need it for. And most of the time at work, what's up, Nama? Waiting on my first purchase. Be looking at another. Nice. What are you looking at getting, Nama? Like I said, I'm looking at the. No worries, Jason. I'm looking at the Zen 856. It's probably my first major purchase this year. I guess major to me. And I'm definitely still wanting to get that Breitling Super Ocean Heritage too. Rebuy that, the blue dial for sure. When you hit 2,000 subs, you're going to give away 3 watches. Nice. Any idea what 3 you want to give away? You still selling the Squally, by the way, Dane? I'm selling the Patty already, by the way. That's another one that's going to be gone here soon. Hopefully somebody will bite on that on Flipper's Paradise. But I also have it for sale on Watch You Seek. So I am selling the Patty Turtle, by the way, guys. If you guys want to get a hold of me on that one, the Seiko Patty Turtle, I sell it pretty much to you guys for what I got it's worth, like $250. So can't really beat that deal on those. Those are going for like $400 and something dollars. Longines Spirit or something from Zelos, nice. You can't go wrong with Longines. I know I'm probably saying Longines wrong, as I'm seeing his mentioning some of his videos. But I actually like that Longines that you have now, Nama. You have the Hydra Conquest, right? And Jason, you have the IWC Perpetual Calendar next, and Panerai. I did get to try on a Panerai too, because ECJ has a pre-owned section, and I've seen Panerai in person, but never haven't really gotten to try them on. So it was cool to get to try on Panerai. I could definitely see owning a Panerai at some point. I could see what it's one of those watches you have to see in person to get the hype. Harry Winston is like, ladies, nice. I've heard Harry Winston makes a pretty good watch. And then Corum, speaking of Tourbillon, I can't even say it. I got to try out a Arnold Sons Tourbillon, and it's about a $40,000 Tourbillon watch, which is crazy to handle in person. I must have had probably about $100 something thousand in just like 6 watches alone on the tray there at EC Deluxe. I was walking it through the store trying not to drop it. 2 Casios and a Seiko Tuna. Nice. Yeah, you definitely can't go wrong with Zelos Tourbillon. There you go. But yeah, look for that Charlotte watch shopping video because it's got some pretty killer watches. And like I said, that Tourbillon was pretty cool. $40,000 piece from Arnold and Sons. It definitely is cool to see him in person for sure. 80s have some of the best lighting you can get too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you get a chance to go out and venture out to different cities, I always try to go check out different 80s that are there that I otherwise would not have ever seen or been able to see. You know, I mean, just like the JLC, we don't have JLC here. We don't have JLC here at all, so it was pretty cool to get to finally try on a Reverso and see what the hype on those are about. Now I looked at the medium size and the small size Reverso. Of course, those are too small for my big wrist. I'd have to go with a large, and I tried on the Duo Face, the Dual Dial, which was pretty cool to check out for sure. And Dane's saying he stumbled upon another old school Zelos. Nice. Which one did you pick up? What's up, Peter? Yeah, I had to go back to another new stream because that one was giving me issues for some reason or another. I don't know what it is about the phone. But definitely pretty cool to, like I said, get to check out a bunch of different brands. And Grand Seiko, and I can definitely see what the hype is on Grand Seiko. They had the spring watch, I think it was, like in their winter theme style watch. They had a pretty good selection of Grand Seiko at Windsor Jewelers. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, I don't really know the people at Windsor Jewelers. They didn't really want me filming, of course, so I just took a couple of wrist shots on the tray there of the JLC, and I figured you guys like to see the Grand Seiko Snowflake, so I took those wrist shots. Other than that, I couldn't really film too much in Windsor because, again, you know, they don't really know me, so they didn't really want it filmed or anything like that. They were cool with me taking a couple wrist shot pictures, though. And then they also have a Miami branch where they sell their RMs and Rolex. Nice. That's awesome, Dane. It'd be cool to get to check out Richard Mills. Now, if you're in Miami, there's all kind of different 80s in Miami, I'm sure. No, I never owned a Reverso, Dane. I had the chance to pick up a Sector Dial, but it was taking forever to ship over from Switzerland because of I think the crocodile leather strap. It was just taking forever to get through customs, and I ended up canceling the order with Ross, and that's when I bought the Breitling instead. I kind of wish I had went through with the Sector Dial because now those are kind of getting harder to find. The Cherry Blossom Grand Seiko, that would be cool to get to check out. Definitely does, man. That sounds pretty cool. That's awesome that the 80s wanting to work with you. and they're pretty open to letting you flume. Grand Seiko. Yeah, the bracelet was the one thing I wasn't really that impressed with Dane. Whenever I tried it on, it just felt kind of like a typical Seiko kind of bracelet to me. At that price point, I would think I would want a little more in a bracelet, you know? Like, even though Omega Seamaster bracelet was nicer than the Grand Seiko Snowflake, and my Seamaster was way cheaper. You guys ought to meet up, Dane, because how far away is Miami from where you're at? But I did like a lot of the Grand Seiko GMTs. They had a lot of the Grand Seiko GMTs there. And they also had the I don't know if you guys watch Mark from Long Island Watch. He has that GMT with the Grand Seiko spring drive movement in it. They had a couple of those. That's not a bad drive. That's about like where I drove up to Charlotte. But they had a lot of those spring drive GMTs that are regular Seikos, but I think they're like $5 or $6 that Mark from Long Island Watch wears. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that or not. What's up, Jason? We'll try it again.
Yeah, trying it again.
But yeah, I was just saying that AD at Windsor they had the Grand Seiko GMTs that aren't Grand Seikos. Like I think you ever watched Mark from Long Island? He wears one.
Yeah, the one the blue one that the flaunts every time.
Mm. They had a couple of those. Those were pretty nice. I think they're like
how much were they? How much were they?
I think like $5 or $6, but they're only a regular Seiko though with a Grand Seiko movement in it. They do look cool though. I mean, I can see why he likes it.
Hey, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Because I got an offer from another AD, and they've been clearing out their stock because of the pandemic and all that.
And
it's time to buy when the prices are low. I got an offer for a Tudor Heritage Chrono, the gray one, and a Tudor Black Bay steel, the steel bezel. Both of them are around $3,000. Which one would you pick?
I would probably go with the steel, but that's me personally. Is that the Black Bay 58?
I think it's the 58.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's the only one that has a steel bezel.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably go with the steel, personally. But you're still wanting to get the Seamaster, right?
No, not anymore.
Why not?
The thing is, like, that was the sad part. Well, sad for me at least, because I mean it's been like the top of my list for the longest while. But every time I try it out, I think I tried it out for the 5th time on the AD. Every time the love is not there.
Okay.
I'm not excited anymore with it.
That makes sense.
So I'm actually happy too that I kind of felt like that, because I don't want to like drop like $5 or $4 on something that I'm not gonna enjoy anymore.
And at $3,000, if you buy the Tudor, you probably won't lose much. I wouldn't think.
Yeah, actually, like that's the thing. The Tudor, the steel is actually cheaper than the Heritage Chrono. However, the Heritage Chrono has a lot more discount on top of it, which goes to show the demand for that watch. And it's I did the research too. It's a modified EDA with the Bois de Pra module, and those things seem to be finicky and quite break easily or service prone quite easily compared to the MT 504, I think, from the Tudor Black Bay, which is like the first time that not the first time. I mean, when they introduced the new 58s, they introduced that new caliber. But this one, the steel one, was the first time that they added a date on it. So I'm getting an in-house movement for that Black Bay compared to the ETA of the
Yeah, I'd definitely go for the Black Bay because if you don't end up not loving it and want to sell it, you'd
Yeah,
probably
PD's right. It was a
it,
crush. It was a
it'd be
crush.
easier. The Black Bay would be easier to get rid of, I think.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
So
like, it's going to be in the collection once it's here, because I know for a fact I can't flip here because it's a it's a small
yeah,
item. So flipping is not really into my cards often, unless it's a watch that's under $200 or something. That's something that I could flip, you know.
yeah,
But this one, I'm just and it's a new old stock. So
uh,
that's the good thing about it. At below pre-owned price, which is really great.
nice.
So maybe I'm leaning on getting that maybe at the end of the month. We'll see.
Okay,
And the thing is, like, it's a little over than my budget, because right now the idea was that the YouTube money is supposed to pay for this whole thing.
mm,
And if I add a little bit of my own money, then it's kind of like cheating that that idea. You know,
I gotcha.
it's petty, but it's kind of cheating. So I don't want. I'm still on the fence on trying to do that. Hey, Bruce. So,
What's up, Bruce? How you doing, bud?
but if I don't do it now, maybe the black base is going to be gone by the end of the month, or by next month. So
Yeah,
I'm in a conundrum at the moment. That's the current thing.
yeah. I would. I'd definitely go for it, but not that I'm an enabler or anything at all.
Oh yeah, you're totally not. You're a total enabler, of course.
Yeah,
Everyone in this community, in this chat, is an enabler. Bruce especially, and Dane,
yeah.
calling them out.
I just realized I put love chat number 2 on my title instead. My phone sucks up now. I'm gonna have to go in after we do this and
Yeah, you have to
re-edit
edit
it,
that. You have to edit that.
re-edit the title here.
Yeah, so I'm just happy. Like, I'm not gonna be like scrapping for content anymore. I mean, I have at least one every week coming out because of
Nice.
the AD gig, and I get to like handle like really top end watches. I mean, like the IWC alone is like, I think that was like $70,000. That
Whew.
one thing.
Which IWC was it again?
The perpetual calendar.
Okay.
I think it's a ceramic. I didn't do the research yet, but it's a Rodeo Drive edition.
Okay.
I think it's like 2 3 years old, but they have it here. It's amazing, and as big as a hockey puck. It's massive.
What's up, underachieving watch collector? And by the way, guys, that is a typo in the title with my phone. It's supposed to say live chat number 2. I'll go in and
Underachieving. Oh wait, oh, yeah. Welcome. Hi.
but yeah, it's
Been a
definitely
while.
cool to get to see all kind that you would otherwise never get to handle in person too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Plus, I still have the Zelos stuff that keeps coming in. So
Nice, nice. Elson's still working with you on that.
yeah, well, it's not an official thing, but every time there's one, I mean, I get to get one, which is not bad.
Okay,
It's pretty cool, pretty cool.
nice.
He's a pretty swell guy, and hopefully we're going to be doing something, but that all depends on him. I sent him a few designs, but it's all up to him if he could use any of them.
Cool. That'd be awesome to work with him.
Yeah, that's nothing official, of course.
Okay.
It's all for free. It's just like, brainstorming and all that.
I got to check out the new. I guess they came out with a new Defy, the Zenith Defy. I got to check that out. That was pretty cool. Of course, they didn't have the Chronomaster. They had none of those in stock. He said they're on back order for 2 years.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
so many stuff are like on back order. Even though Mega Snoopies are like pushed back, from what I heard.
And then I got to check out the new Zenith Revival. You know what I'm talking about? It has
Zenith
like
what?
the Revival watch.
Oh, the Revival Watch. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the
Pretty
original.
cool.
The original.
Yeah,
The original.
and
That's
I filmed the brown dial for a little bit. So it's
That's
pretty
a
cool.
problem here in our island. I mean, they have Zenith also, but they barely have anything. The Bacheron that they have here is like the high end rose gold one that I don't know how much it costs, but it's definitely something that I'm eyeing my paws at least just to touch it. But I need to like soften up the heart of the AD first to
Yeah.
even do that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you,
So far they're the ones dictating what watch I can shoot. Of
yeah.
course, it's for they have their promotional schedule, so they know which brand this week, and I know that.
Yeah, that's like Rich has been pretty cool to work with. Like I kind of started small, and then he started sending me, a little bit more expensive. Then he sent me this Victorinox for a giveaway, which was pretty cool. So, but yeah, I got to like I said, I got to check out the Zenith, the 5, or the new one that came out, which is pretty cool. No Chronomaster, unfortunately. They had a decent amount of Zenith, which you guys probably get a lot of people coming down from for vacation buying watches, right?
Yeah, but the thing is now we got elevated to level 3 again, so we're going to see less and less tourists again.
Mm,
So we're trying to like make the most out of what we have right now.
yeah.
There are tourists that come and fly by this AD just for the watches. Then they fly out, and that's about it, you know. But they have their own connections and all that.
Uh-huh. That's crazy. Like I said, that was my first time getting to check out Paddock too. Even though they didn't really have too many Paddock there, of course it was mostly women's watches, and they had I don't think it was the Royal Timer. I might have been wrong. It might have been their Perpetual. I can't remember which one it was, but it was pretty cool to check out. It's about one of the only men's styles they had. They didn't have any not.
That's the only thing about this deal that I'm experiencing too. It's like so far out of the 6 watches that I've shot, half of them is like for ladies. So
Mm,
gotta like sink my teeth in there, like grind a little bit because they are a jeweler. So I have to like
uh-huh.
do that work. But I know my audience is predominantly male, so we have
Yeah,
to like get those watches in.
yeah, definitely. Which there's getting to be more females in the hobby too, though.
Yeah, but the ones that we know, like Penny, she likes like the usual men's watches,
Yeah,
like the tool watches, like yeah. And Megan's like not so girly herself, so
yeah,
the ones that
definitely.
have been showing off are really like jewelry.
Yeah.
But anyhow, hey, thanks for having me, man.
Thanks
Need
for
to go
coming
back to
on,
work.
man.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
probably end up calling it a day here, guys. Thanks everybody for joining in. Sorry about the
All right, cool. Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties. Suddenly,
yeah, it's all good. Sorry on my end too. We'll see everybody next time.
see you
Peace,
later.
guys.
All right, guys. Bye bye.